Hello everyone, welcome back to the Glassman's World. Dan the Glassman here, and we're about to get started. So I wanted to show you guys something kind of cool. Some of the original glass balloons, guys. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to put the links here. Good morning. What did I just do? I was typing something and it all deleted. Alright, I think that link will take you there. Let's just pin it up top. You know what? I would like to check and see if this link works. Alright. So I want to see if this link also works. So if you can check it, that'd be awesome. So good morning, madam. How you doing? It's early in the morning. What time do you go to work? It's what, 7:50 your time? I'm about to get started. You can get some glass in. I got a couple hours before I got to go do some yard work. But today, I wanted to share with you some of the original glass balloons. Well, not some, but I found an original glass balloon. Let me hold up one that I make today. Oops. So this is pretty much the style that I do today, right? Simple. Now look at this. This is one of the originals from like 1997 or 99. Look at that. So this one actually, it's made with a 12.75 instead of the 16 millimeter. So I start out with a bigger piece of glass nowadays with half an inch compared to like the 3/4 inch, or wait, 16 mil is more the 3/4 inch, and this is more the half inch. Sorry. Yeah, and I'm just wondering if it has to be glass hot air balloons or if it has to be glass balloons. So that's pretty cool. The other thing too is the loop broke off of this one, so that's the only thing that's missing from there. But they're pretty much the same. This is just a little bit tinier, a little bit quicker to make, but still, they still look pretty good, pretty on point. Just a lot smaller. And another thing that I wanted to share is this. This is crazy. So I've had a couple balloons that are just like in baggies like this that I I keep as like displays. You know, I've had these for a while. I had one, actually, I've had these for several years now, just hanging out. And these were a couple that I made like a few years ago. And I found some cards and I was like, oh, let me try to make that. And then, like that one there, you can see I didn't get that red in there that it should have been. It's more yellow and orange. So I really need to fix that one. So maybe we can work on this one today. Actually, let's remake this one because that's not Stardust. This is something else. It needs those red panels. But years ago, as I made that one, I also made this one here, and I didn't realize this. I've been wanting to make this balloon, and I didn't even realize that I already had made it. So this here, and this may also need a little bit more red into it as well. I probably need to remake this one because this one's got more of the orange. So I probably need to remake this one. But this one's got the it's got the yellow, and then it's got red, and then orange, and then it's got a, I think it's like a kind of like a dark yellow, light yellow. So when I made this one, the owner was like, oh, that's not Peanuts Forever. And what I just realized is that this is Peanuts Forever. I've had Peanuts Forever in my collection for so long, except it's not. It needs to be remade. I need to add that red into it. So maybe what we can do is we can remake Peanuts Forever. But Peanuts Forever is the original balloon from Dawn Patrol. Ron Thornton, he's the guy who started out all the Dawn Patrol balloons, and the reason why I wake up at 2:30 in the morning and go all balloony, get all balloon to check out during Balloon Fiesta to go work at Rick Jones. He's the reason why we do Dawn Patrol. Isn't that awesome? So I actually have a few balloons, which is way cool. Yeah. So the thing is this card I collected. This is my personal card for my collection. I can't give this card away. When I make the balloons, I can't give them away. Until now. Now, when I make these balloons, you get a card. I have a stack of cards, guys. So now when you purchase a balloon, you now get a collectible card with it until supplies run out, while supplies last. So I will send a free card for every Polar Dawn balloon that I sell. And I don't know if I'm going to keep these at $20 anymore. That was just for the Balloon Fiesta. I think these are going back up to $30 since they are more colorful. They won't be the $40 replicas though. So I will keep these at $30, and I'll probably include shipping with that. And then you get a balloon card. And then maybe in person, if you're here in Albuquerque, I might just still do them for 20 because it's easier to deal with 20s than having to deal with a lot of change and stuff. So yeah, let me put that back on. All right, let's get started too. So we're gonna make some glass here, guys. And I'm thinking we're just gonna work on some balloons. So I know that glass balloons they're gonna take off, right? Like no pun intended. They're gonna lift off. These things are gonna allow me to create a better paradigm for my family and everything. And I should have been doing this like long ago. But sometimes we're stubborn and we want to like just focus on other things and stuff, and you don't really like follow those signs that you should be following. But yeah, I should have known years ago that I am the only one. $30 is very fair for them. Thank you. And that's for just the Polar Dawn ones. I will have these ones still generic for 20 bucks. The generic ones are 20 bucks. Two color, generic color, they're not a specific balloon, but that's a specific balloon. So $30 for a specific balloon. I'm the only one in the world who makes them. You can't find these anywhere else. Balloon pins. These things can go for 10 bucks, and these are mass produced. And yeah, they might be handmade with the enameling and stuff, but the metal, like that's just all done with molds. And some of these go for like $10 to $20 for a pin. So I think 20 bucks is definitely fair for the generic ones, and $30 for ours. And then, like I said, I'll probably just be generous and like, yeah, just give me 20 bucks. Because that's how I am. I've always been like that. I always want my glass to be in everyone's hands. I want to make sure that everyone can afford it. Um, when kids come to my booth, when I'm vending, and they come to my booth, I want to make sure um, that they can afford glass. So I always have the $5 mushrooms, but then I also tell anyone who I think it looks like they're 18 and under, I tell them, hey, just pick out another one. I'm going to give you buy one, get one free. So that I don't cut my short and be like, oh, here's a $5 balloon for only $2.50, and then I got to deal with change. I just tell them they get a buy one get one free, so I still get my $5. Maybe I'm giving them something a little extra, but it's all in the wash. Because I do wholesale, I can drop my prices down that low if I need to. All right, I'm gonna get the kiln on real fast here. Oh yeah, remember that heart? I forgot who requested the heart. It was gonna turn out pretty cool. I was gonna put a white ring around the blue, and it was gonna make it pop out. But then I dropped it, and then it got all covered in the plastic bag, and now that plastic is just hard. Look at that. It's just hard plastic. Look at, see if I can peel it off. Look at that. It's all plastic. That's funny. All right, so we get our glasses on here. That's great. Kids can buy something too with their money. Yeah, and a lot of kids they have a lot of money. I never got allowance when I was a kid. I never had that. All right, let's put our glasses on real quick. Let's start making some balloons. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm a family man. I'm all about the kids. I'm all about, trying to inspire them to do these things on their own, teach them about money, teach them about what you really need to do in order to, like, I wish that I had parents that encouraged me when I was young to, like, do something with my life. I never had that encouragement throughout anything. Like, even in high school, like, I never had any sort of encouragement on go do this or go do that. If anyone my oldest sister, who's an officer, she was the only one who like really tried to inspire me to like go do this or go do that or get good grades or anything like that. Basically, I just was able to just mess around throughout school, never had any sort of real direction, which I guess is good. Imagine if they like, oh, you should be an accountant, and then it's like Dan the accountant. It's not the same as Dan the glass man. So everything happens for a reason, and I find that silver lining right now. So I'm glad that no one encouraged me to do anything. I followed my own path. This is my own natural path. This is where I ended up landing. I like to try to find a silver lining in all things because I understand as humans we all go through the four stages of suffering: birth, dis-ease or disease, old age, and death. So we all have to like basically endure these four stages. But the trick is while we're going through these four stages of suffering, it's up to us to learn how to bring in happiness as well. All right, peanuts forever. Mr. That's not my balloon. Mr. You're the one who wakes me up at 2:30 in the morning. Mr. Hey, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I need we need that orange, the red, I definitely got some red here. Is that enough red? I got one, two lines. I don't think there's another line on top. And then another one here. So then three. So two lines around and then 1, 2, 3. So it's probably 1 and then I think there's 5 actually. If I remember correctly, there's a star on top of the balloon. So instead of going 4, I need to go 5. So they're going to be off-centered. That's the hard thing. So your dad was a total jerk, huh? Yeah, it's alright though, we all find our ways, I guess, in life. Here, I'm going to push you guys a little bit forward. The camera's a little bit in the way here. Don't want to bump my head on it. You know what? Actually, I need to lift it up. Alright, there we go. That's probably better. Now you can see the whole table and everything. You see my whole mess. Alright, do we want that orange or this orange? We got new orange. Boom, boom, and then yellow. man, I don't have much for yellow though. But bam, look at that, I got a yellow already pulled. I'm wondering, try not to burn my face off here. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys this last night and I forgot because I buried it. Look at what I found. Element 37 live, raw, and unplugged. This is the formula for Element 37. All the different songs and everything on there. Through my lyrics, I want to create humility. Through my sound, I want to create harmony. Through my music, I want to change the world. The Glass Man. So this was captured December 23rd, 2004. It was actually in dedication for I lost a child at 3.5 months old, Winter Moon. You can see Winter Moon's song right here. And so, you know, this here was recorded during her life celebration. And we had all the family there and everything, and it was a really hard performance. It was hard to do. I don't know. It was weird to perform after losing my child and trying to be entertainment to that. It's weird. So this is truly live, raw, and unplugged. And this is the original lineup actually of Element 37. The original lineup is myself on vocals and guitar, Miss Abbott Diva. Abbott Diva was my original backup vocalist. Amanda Grant. She's now Amanda Darby. And then Josh Allen Flowers on the bass guitar. And then it was recorded by Chris Scott from Scream Along Songs and Brian what's his name? I don't remember his last name. And then also mastered by Eliu, who became my he was the person that I played in Chronic Logic with, and then I formed Element 37 after Chronic Logic. Oh yeah, I was going to show you this too. Check this out. Since we're talking about glass balloons, and I just changed the subject here, and then I'll start crying about winter. I got this in a case. And it was really hard to get this one straight. That's the only one I really cared about, making sure it was straight. These two, I'm like, that's alright, they're up in top. Somehow I got all 13 to fit in here. I wanted them to be around, like the way they are around the pin, but that works. And then you can see them, like that one's that one, this one's that one, that one's there, that one's there, that one's there, that one's there, this one's there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, or like that one, and then that one, and then, so the 50th anniversary right there, all original 13 balloons with the pin. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know how close I can get in there. You know, I somehow got that balloon pin, I think for only $10. 1 year, the 2022, the 50th anniversary, I bought this, like, it was a mailing kit, and it came with, watch, let me show you. Since we're talking about balloons, I can do this. I'm just wasting time. I'm like, oh no, I should work. We'll show that off later. But I wanted to check this. We'll find the Peanuts Forever, Ron Thornton. Somewhere here, right? Oh. And then it's all dark. You can't even tell what it is. Like, it's just all. Okay. I think it's got like a darker yellow and then a light yellow. But in this picture, you can't tell. Maybe that's gold and then yellow. Do I have gold? No. Gold is a rare color. For these balloons right here. Hey, what's going on? I see you. For these balloons, there's this one, and then this one has a little few strips of gold in it. And those ones I had to actually make the gold. So that'll take forever. I'm looking to see if I have any left over. Maybe I have another yellow. Oh, look at this. Maybe I have another yellow. Holy, I got a darker and a lighter. You can't really tell, right? It's just like this. You can't even tell. But I can see this one's darker, that one's lighter. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. All right, Peanuts Forever. Here we go. All right. Good morning, Glassman. Good morning, Madame Star. I'm heading out the door to babysit the grandkids. Hey, have a good day and enjoy. I'm about to make Peanuts Forever. So this balloon is the first balloon for Dawn Patrol. They're the reason why Dawn Patrol even got started. All right, let's make it. This is interesting, having paper this close to the flame. We'll see if it burns. If I start to see smoke, I'll move it. So glass balloons started because of this balloon here, Cutie Bink. One of the crew members asked me to make this back in 1999. That crew member was a neighbor of mine from down the street, like a block away. And as they were like walking by, I don't know if they were walking their dogs or they just took a walk in the morning. I would have my garage door open where I was working, and just to let the neighbors know, like, I'm a glass blower. You guys, my door's open. You're welcome to come up, say hi. And so, yeah, she came in and she brought me a card. I don't have the card from way back then. These are all new. But I got this one recently from the pilot. And I told the pilot like a couple years ago, I think it was during the 50th anniversary. And I was showing off all the balloons that I had made, the 13 original. And I went and I told the pilot, I was like, you're the whole reason why I started making glass balloons and why I replicate balloons now. One of your crew members came up to me and asked me to replicate your balloon, and I started making everyone else's balloons since then. And she told me that she still had that balloon from like years ago, from 99, and this was in 2022. So over 20 years, she still had that balloon on her bedside somewhere, like on her table or on her, I don't know where, her nightstand, her bedpost, like somewhere, she said. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's an honor to, to have you have kept that. That's amazing. Yeah, they definitely are to be cherished. I understand that, and I wish I would have understood this back then. And if had I done that, maybe we'd be in a little bit better of a paradigm. But then, life would be different. I wouldn't be crewing with Rick Jones. I would be living in a really nice home and not ballooning, not doing the things I do. I don't know. Life would be completely different. And I understand that. Alright, let's see if I can make this in time. I'm probably only going to make this one, and then we're going to just call it a day. I got to go do some yard work for a friend. I only have till noon because my wife is taking off. So, and I might even just do even a little bit shorter. So from 9 to 11, I'm not sure. Maybe 9 to 11:30, maybe 8:30 to 11:30. We'll see. Alright, so I got, here, let me stretch this one out. It's interesting, I got my propane outside, and I think sometimes when the weather changes, like right now it's been getting colder. Thank you so much. She's just headed out down, uh, she's got to go take care of some family stuff. A baby's on the way, so that's a really, really good thing. My wife's a doula, so if you ever need any sort of help in that way, she's available online too. You can do online consultations and, uh-oh, I knew that was going to eventually happen. So yeah, she's going to go down there to just help assist with support, but also this is family that she's going to go help. So she's also just going down there because she's family. So when I stretch this out, I try to be as accurate as possible, getting it all the same thickness all the way through. You know, it's funny, you guys were mentioning the whole ASMR hashtag. I forget that you can put hashtags. Do you put hashtags in the title, or you put them in the description, or is there a certain special place to add hashtags? And you are Mr. Mom. Yes, I am Mr. Mom. No, so she's actually taking our 5-year-old with her, because one of his best friends is down there. Or I guess he's like a cousin. Like, I don't know. They're family, but they're not related, like blood related, but they're family. So he gets to go see his best friend and hang out, which is cool. And then me and my daughter are gonna be hanging out, so we get to spend time together. Before, I was with my wife and our son. It was just her and I. So now we get to have our family, our, daddy-daughter time today and this weekend. And then she's got a birthday party that she's going to tomorrow. So everyone's all busy, and I'm the only one that's just doing what I do. I just work. Alright, so now I'm trying to stretch this out too. Get a little bit more. Alright. We got that orange, this orange, the red. Probably gonna need more red than that. The only thing is, this thing is so short, man. It's gonna get hot. Alright, I'm gonna have to let this cool down. I can barely touch it like by that little point. If I touched it any closer, that'll get hot. I don't know if you can see, there's like where it's super dark, that's where all the heat is. And then where it's red right here, and then my fingers, that's the only cool spot. That's the only part that I can touch. No, I don't have them both tonight, but it's fine if I did. I told her that she could leave him here, but he has to go see his best friend. Oh, okay, yeah. NJ Quartz, he seems to know a lot more about that kind of stuff. He was like mentioning how, I guess when he started out, he was doing a lot of shorts. He was like a shorts channel or something, or no, Eclipse channel is what he said. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I didn't know that people focus on like just clips or just this or just that. Like, I guess I'm a live streamer, is what I'm coming to understand. So I should probably do hashtag live stream, because I'm always just live streaming. I don't upload anymore. It takes too long. I don't want to edit anything, and I'm wasting time right here. And we do the whole live, raw, and unplugged all the time. This is how it is, right? Live, raw, and unplugged. All right, let's get to work. Come on. I'm just kidding. I just put that down. All right. I just got to make sure I have all the glass I need too. Oh, one more. We got to make sure we got this. So I got to pull a little bit of this clear glass here. That way I can make the ripples on the balloon and also the loop. And then very soon, after I pay off my stupid storage, geez, man, I'm giving them like another like $600 today. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. I don't know why I'm paying so much money. It's like $200 a month now. It was 89, 90, like $90 when I first got it. And then it went up, and then it went up, and I was like, well, if it goes over 150, I can't really handle that. And now it's over 150, and I'm kind of like stuck. Like, well, I can't really afford to get it out and pay for another place just yet. And then I get stuck with all these like late fees and paying the them getting ready to auction it off fees and all this stuff. And I was like, dang it. I'm paying all these extra fees and it's getting me stuck here. So for like 2 months, I'm now paying $175, and then once it's late, it bumps up $50, so it goes to $225, and I'm like, all right, this is just ridiculous now. And I don't need anything in there. Like need, I don't need anything in there. I don't have anything important in our storage because I've learned that you can lose everything in the storage. Well, at least I can't. And because I don't really care about material stuff, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, let it go, fuck it. So I'm almost at that point, except some of that stuff in there is not mine. So I can't just say that to other people's stuff. If it wasn't other people's stuff, I'd be like, yeah, just let it go, whatever. Alright, we're not going to pull too much of this because I don't need too much right now. Well, that's how you pull like a good, I don't know what that is, 5, 6, 7 millimeter rod right there. I make that look easy. I'm not going to lie. I make that look so easy. I used to do body jewelry. So I have digital calipers that can tell you what it actually is. And then you can see like, oh, there's a big spot right there. Right there. So you go past that, and then you go into right here, and it's probably about that same size. Yep, right there, about the same. Then a little thick right there, a little thick right here. But all the rest, pretty much on point at like 6 mil. So what did I say, 6 to 7 mil? Boom. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. That was on point. I was like, yeah, 6, 7 mil. Then just started out as a clip channel to one specific guy, but then evolved into covering more people. A network of live streamers. That's the short story. Cool. Yeah, now there's some crazy guy. I got him where is he? This guy? He gave me $1. How about $1? I gotta learn more about that because I have no idea what any of that's about. Okay, let's start making this and then I gotta go. Oh, so that's the first guy that started it all, huh? So, what makes him a scumbag? Is he a child predator? Is he one of them? Is he just someone that gets online and just like he's a beggar? He's one of those panhandlers, the digital panhandler? Is he abusive? I don't know if I can even say these things. I gotta be careful with my wording over here. They always stupid algorithms and all this new, I call it censorship. I call it an infringement upon our First Amendment right. As a constitutionalist, it definitely is an infringement upon my First Amendment right to not be able to say and speak as many things as I'd like. And I have to be really careful with the things I say sometimes. Alright, where'd that card go? I can't make it if I don't have a card. Hello. Alright, there it is. Yeah, I'll just put it down right here. Okay, so we got yellows. Okay, so light and dark. Okay. Alright, light and dark. So now every time I gotta make sure that these line up. And try not to overlap them so they can stay, keep their own thickness or width going. Cool. Alright. And then we go with the orange and then the red. Cool. As long as we stay in this pattern, it's gonna look pretty good. You know, it's crazy in my storage. There's only like one thing that I got in there that I really want to hold on to. It's an electric lawnmower. And I used to keep it in my vehicle, just in the back for a while, because we don't have anywhere to store it here. I guess I could take it out and then put it in our back little area, but we just basically got like a little stoop, like a little area in the back. Not even really a patio. Can't call that a patio. Alright, let's do the red now. Hold on, let me flatten this down. This part right here. That way we can keep it all consistent. Try not to let that overlap. Okay, cool. And then the red. Alright, yellow, then the other yellow, then orange, then red. And then what? And then we just go right back to yellow. This is definitely going to be the Peanuts Forever balloon now. Alright, Ron. I might have to just gift this to him as a special thank you for creating Dawn Patrol. He's the man. He created Dawn Patrol. That's amazing. That's why my pilot, or my like I own a pilot. It's like our pilot, the one who comes out to fly, the one we crew for. You know, the whole reason why he comes out is because of this man and his balloon, the Peanuts Forever balloon. And what's funny though is that this Peanuts Forever balloon, like it became. I turned it into a clip. And I don't know how to get the clips. I need to actually find out how I can bring my clips up. I know I can like share them from my phone, from the YouTube app there, but I don't see it on the regular YouTube. I don't know. Can you check that and see, do I have a clips listing? Like I know I got, there's the home page, there's the live stream that we're on now, there's the playlist, the community, the about, I guess, or bio or something. So, okay, so he's a felon and a full-time meth active warrant. Also be, oh, what? What? Oh my God. Restraining order. No, they need to throw his ass. Okay, alright, now I get it. Scumbag. Eee. What an ass. Yeah, there's some people like that in this world that, I don't know. For me, I feel like they don't need to be here. If they're not, if it's all about who and what you choose to serve. And if you're not serving any good or any positive, and you're just like selfishly self-serving not having any sort of like consideration for others, for their safety, for their well-being, that you are actually threatening their safety and their well-being, you don't really need to be here with us. That's the way I feel, 100%. And yes, people can be rehabilitated, but most of these people are demonic, and they're gone. And demonic souls need to perish and not be here with us. And that's part of the problem. We got too many demonic souls running this country right now too. All kinds of people, corrupt officials in the world, not even just our country and our government, but around the whole entire world. That's what I understand. There's a lot of demonic souls everywhere. They don't have any sort of connection anymore with Creator or with anything. You know, like you don't believe in God, maybe you believe in the universe, or maybe you believe in Mother Nature, or maybe you believe in biology and chemistry and science. Um, Maybe you're a Scientologist. I don't know. But whatever it is, you know that there is something there that holds it all together, right? It holds all the elements, the neutrons, the electrons, the protons, whatever that magnetic force, that is that electromagnetic energetic force that holds it all together, is what is the like the center of creation, right there. So whatever that is for you, whatever that you want to say it as, there are some people who are just lost and don't have any sort of touch or connection with that whatsoever. They've lost their own connection with their own God self from within, you know? And now they just speak with demons. Like, that's the problem. Is their God self within has created a connection to the demonic realm, the lower vibrational energetic realms there. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. So it's up to us to be able to like vibrate a higher frequency and vibration than theirs, and do what we can to offset that. It says I can clip you. Okay, yeah, you can clip this, but I mean, is there somewhere that you can find the clips that I've made? Like I know I have playlists, and I have, you know, like we're watching the live stream right now, so there's a whole tab for just the live streams and all the past live streams, which is what I do. Like that's those are my video uploads or my live streams. So that's what I'm wondering is if you can see the clips, or if it's just when I share them out on the community page. Cool, thanks. Now I'm just gonna finish making this. It's almost 8 o'clock. I need to get going. Alright, so now we're back to the yellow. Bright yellow, dark yellow. So this guy, this scumbag, he's a streamer and he has followers who like what he does. Like people are into this stuff, right? Like those are his demonic followers, right? There's some weird, sick, twisted people out here, man. They're just demons. That's all. Like the other day, NJ was like asking, like, I don't understand, like, why do people have the time, the energy to be able to just sit around and throw all this negativity towards someone else? Like, they just sit there all day in a room all by themselves, just getting off on this. And it's gross, but they are getting off on it. They're actually feeding off on it. These are the energy vampires that suck. Basically, they suck the energy out of people. There's so many different trolls that are energy vampires. They just suck the life out of everyone else. They feed off of others. They don't know how to take energy in a different way. And what it is it's actually the ions. They're lacking a whole bunch of ions and they don't know how to get it, so they take it from other people. I can see them. They're under shorts. Oh, all the clips are under shorts? I have no money and begs for single moms. Is he good looking at least so he can beg for single moms? Or is he like just some nasty looking dude that, oh my god, he's just sad and pathetic or what? Will you guys send me some money? I need $200. Just kidding. No, actually, after I worked today, I think I got all the money I need for my stupid storage. That's part of the whole reason why I was out there hustling during the balloon fiesta. Trying to make all this money just so I can pay off my stupid storage. I have bicycles in there. During COVID, I was I was just working on bicycles. I was getting them fixed up and then selling them for cheap, making a little bit of money on the side. And then it just like caught up with me, and didn't have enough money to continue buying extra parts and stuff for all the bikes. So now I just got a whole bunch of like dilapidated bikes sitting there that need just like a couple parts here and there. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna donate them to this. There's a charity organization called Esperanza House or Group or something like that here in Albuquerque, and they take bicycles, they fix them up, and then they have those who are in need of a bicycle. You can take a course. I don't know, it's like bicycle safety course or something like that. And I think they even like they open up their place, so if you need to go in there and like work on your bicycle, you can borrow their tools and things, which is really cool. And they even sometimes bring out a bike tech to like different events, and they'll fix your bike, repair it right there on the spot for free. Well, for donation, but pretty much like for free, you know? If you can't donate, others will. So they're a good organization, and they get bikes out to people, and so I'm thinking I'll probably do that. He used to be a funny character, but that's too bad. Ed takes over, right? And then he does that, and he has many loser women who support him. Also, he's on a grinder and he sells his pics. He's on grinder. Oh my gosh. Is that That's like a... Okay. I'm talking about all this, and I'm like, okay, what colors did I use? I think I went both yellows right there, and now I'm on orange, and then red. Okay, so I think I've heard of grinder, but I didn't know what grinder is. Is that kind of like the what's that one where the... See, I don't really pay attention to any of that crap. I got a wife. I'm trying to think of what that one's called. Because my friend, he started one. OnlyFans. Or fans only? OnlyFans? Bucks funny. This is the guy that got me into the ballooning uh, crew here, right? Kevin. And he's a character. So his OnlyFans is him with pictures of fans. Like literal fans. like the inflator fans that we use to inflate the balloons. He's like got like that's his OnlyFans. It's like it's so silly. Like, dude, you're funny, man. So Grindr is like an OnlyFans, I guess, right? It's funny. All right, there's the orange and then the red. We are on our way. And I do believe that Ron is a local here in Albuquerque, so I should be able to get this to him fairly easy. I'm hoping. Alright, then that was the red, right? So then we go back with a little bit of yellow and we're on the bottom. I think at this point it doesn't matter what yellow. This is the only one that I have enough to go around the bottom with. Actually, I'm gonna try to balloon this down some. I guess I just... It's alright. You know, I was talking to someone who works on soft glass. You know, the furnace glass, the old school, you know, the original glass, the stuff that, you know, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this, which is known as lamp working or torch work, right? And it was interesting because I, he's like, "Oh, you're a glass blower?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I have some of my work." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Let me take a look." And then I opened up my case of the original 13 balloons from 1972, you know, thinking that they would be pretty impressed. And he was like, "Oh, you do little glass." And I'm like, wait, what do you mean little glass? And he's like, oh, we did the big glass and in the furnaces and stuff. And my instructor, he didn't like the little glass. And I'm just like, what? Little glass? I never heard of that. And I'm just like thinking like, huh. Well, I remember when I was in kindergarten, they used to give us the bigger crayons and the bigger paintbrushes. But then when you advanced, you started working in the more littler and detailed stuff. I didn't say that out loud, but that's what I was thinking in my head. And I was like, that's interesting. I was like, but the reality of it is, I dare you to try to do the detail work that I do in your big glass. I thought it was pretty interesting. And I don't know if he was trying to be offensive or if he just like came across in that way. Because, when I showed him the glass, he was just like, oh, you do little glass. And I'm like, yeah, big things come in small packages. Just kidding. No, but like I could just, yeah, good luck trying to make something this small, this tiny, and this detailed in your big glass. There's no way. So there's a reason, for everything. Like you can get a lot more detail work with oil paintings than you can with acrylic or than you can with watercolor. But yet you can mimic it and make it amazing all day, right? I don't know. I just thought that he was one of those size guys, right? He probably had a big truck too. He's got a big old belt buckle. He wears a big hat. He's got a big mouth. I don't know. I thought it was funny. And I don't know why, but for some reason I just went straight to like, oh yeah, well kindergartners use the big crayon, so cool, enjoy your big glass over there. It'd be funny if like one day he actually watches this video. Because there's going to be people who are watching this about the glass, and they'll be like, oh my god, that's so funny, I know exactly who you're talking about. But I just thought it was funny. No, and they make art too, and that's the thing is we all are artists making art. It was just the way he said it. That's all. And I was just like, I just thought it was funny because then my mind went to the crayons, the big crayons, the big chalk, the big paintbrushes. You know, you're painting on the big pieces of paper. Like you don't have to work inside the lines. It's okay to scribble outside the lines at that point. I might add a little bit more yellow on top because I see that there's some little clear spots right there. Hopefully I went on the right yellow with the right yellow. I don't know. I think his wife was impressed with my glass. So. Hey now. Now my wife's gonna be like, "What? This I'm getting myself in trouble over here." No, she was really, really into my glass. She actually requested that I make one for her, so I did. Because apparently he couldn't make one for his wife. Especially not a miniature like this that you can wear on your neck. Alright, we're about to balloon this out some and give it the red lines. Also, oh, this is the one where I have to actually, wow, okay. So now on this balloon, as you can see, I've got those lines there, but these lines aren't straight like how I laid them. They're kind of pulled up in some areas. So I now have to do that in 5 spots. And then where these bands are right here, it's like those lines get pulled down, right? So when I draw the orange, or sorry, the red on there, I'm gonna have to pull the color down. So I'm gonna have to pull the color up, pull the color down. So we're gonna pull the color up first, and then we're gonna pull the color down in 5 spots. This is really cool to be making the Peanuts Forever balloon. But I do gotta admit, I made a clip on Peanuts Forever. Oh, what's going on? There's like some crazy sound. Here, let me unplug this. Alright. Ah, I hit my head. So there's that clip for the Peanuts Forever. And it's not even about the Peanuts Forever that is the funny thing. Well, it is. But there's a Balloon Fiesta Live reporter. I believe her name is Diane. And she's out there on the ground reporting for the balloons. Well, Art Lloyd Jr. and the new Ted Mays, the announcers for Balloon Fiesta Live, they're always in the announcers booth. They don't walk around too much. They might get out from time to time, but she's always out on the field walking around doing interviews and stuff like that. So one day she was doing an interview with the Peanuts Forever crew, and she was talking with the one guy who he wears kilts all the time. And she said, "Hey, so I walked over to you and I'm talking with you because of your kilt, right? And you're part of the Peanuts Forever crew." And the way she said the Peanuts Forever, you know, she didn't say peanuts. She said peanuts. Peanuts. But the way she said it early in the morning, she says, "Oh, so I came over to talk to you about because you're wearing a kilt and you're with the Peanuts Forever crew." And it's like, wait a minute, what did she just say? And that's what the clip is The what forever balloon or something. So it's forever just now a clip. And I'm sorry, Diane, but it's peanuts, not peanuts. And you got to be real careful when you say peanuts. This might sound like you're saying something else. And this is a family-friendly show. Come on, Diane. Man, I thought that was so funny. I was like, are you kidding me? Did she really? She said that. She really said that. So now it's a clip, and you can watch it. And I have the Peanuts Forever balloon. Peanuts Forever in my hand. Just kidding. That's horrible. Don't say that. This is a kid-friendly video right here. Okay. So now I'm going to try to make a line here. All right, there's one. I can't do one directly in the middle, so I gotta go kind of like here now. But yeah, I didn't say it, she did. And that shit's just funny. Oh, did I not pull that one? Might not have pulled that one enough. Hold on, I gotta pull this and straighten it out. There's too much glass at the tip here. There, that's cleaner. So what I'm doing is I'm heating up the surface now, and then when I lay this down, I gotta pull it this way, and it pulls that color. So we should get that effect of the colors kind of getting pulled up one way, and then we should be able to go in the other way with the color, and it should work out. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3. I'll put 2 more lines right in between here. One here, one there. So if you watch my live streams, you will hear me talking about the Peanuts Forever balloon a lot. And my crew members are like, the what forever? They're like, They kept on correcting me. The peanuts forever. It was an ongoing joke all week. It was great. Had fun. Okay, that kind of works. We got the 5 in there. All right, now we do the red going down the bottom. Pulling them down the other way. So we go in between all the clear ones now that were pulled upward, and I pull these ones all downward. And hopefully I have enough here. Getting short. Getting hot, getting close to my fingers there. One more. Okay, can I get it in there? Whew. That's hot. Okay. I gotta bring this all up to the point here. Ooh. All right, so now it all goes up to a 5-star point. So this is what it takes to make a balloon sometimes. This one's taken some process, figuring out what the colors are. Now if I were to make a second one, it'd be a little bit quicker because I know which colors I now have to work with. I now have the lines going up, these ones pulling down, and then I'm just going to balloon it out. We're going to add the clear glass on top of it to really make those balloons. So you're using glass to make line, yeah. A thin one, yeah. I thought maybe it was done with a tool to drag it. No, I'm actually pulling it. So the clear glass is pulling it underneath, so you'll be able to see that upward pull. And you can use a raking tool. They do use the raking tools also. It's a tungsten rod. But there's different ways to do it. Yeah, I could pull it all with the tungsten rod, and then I'd cover it. But then why not just do it all at one shot and cover it? Ooh, that's hot. I touched the wrong part of the tool there. Gotta be careful. You asked me if I ever burn myself sometimes. Well, yes, I do. But that wasn't bad. I felt it right away and let go. So I don't have any burn marks now. All right, peanuts forever. Oh, what's up? DJ Low Key in the house. What's going on, Philip? So right now we're working on this one here. Almost finishing it, and then I gotta head out. Got a little bit of yard work to do today. And I'm short on time. I'm actually trying to get back by noon for my wife, because she's headed down south for a couple days to help out with the pregnancy, to be supportive of a family member and also as a doula. Hey, hope you have an awesome day too, brother. You just popping in to say what up? I'll have to check out that. I'm really hoping I could do that on the 26th. That'd be cool. And even if I don't set up to do the live demos, if I just have my stuff out there, that'd be really, really cool. So Philip is family. We go way back. Family Moon, Family Productions. Watch, she's gonna be able to know that's not it either. It's not the right red. It's a brick red, not a crayon red. No, but I think there was one year when I tried to make it and it didn't look right. And he was like, that's not my balloon. I remember him saying that, and I was like, yeah, I tried my best. I didn't have the right colors or something. And maybe because I didn't see the right picture. Maybe I didn't have the right photograph. I didn't know his balloon. I didn't understand Peanuts Forever balloon. But after flying with it all week, I've gotten pretty, and then also because of the clip. So now we're just giving the iconic balloon shape here. Round on top, full taper to the bottom. Getting it all nice and melted down here. Looking good. All right, now you do the iconic balloon line. And being that they're the way that they're lined up, I think I'm just going to put these directly on top of those lines. So instead of doing my usual 8 chord, where I do 4 and then 4 in between, this is going to be a 10 gore. So go over the solid lines first. Or maybe these are the clear lines. Yeah, these are actually the clear lines. So we just follow the path of those lines there. And then these ones are not going to melt down flat. So, you know, balloon pins are one thing, but these are one of a kind, handmade, amazing gifts. These are like the next level of balloon pins, guys. Like there's hardcore collectors, and this is the next item. Maybe it'll eventually become like an official Balloon Fiesta merch thing. Maybe they will want to eventually hire me to become part of Balloon Fiesta and just be an artist there. I would have to figure out how to work that with my pilot and crew, being that I want to go ballooning. But since we are Dawn Patrol, you know, maybe what could happen would be I could just be set up after we set up and fly. And then I just go walk over to my booth, let them chase, which I would be sad to not chase. I'm a good chaser. That would be sad. But it would be really cool to be able to do this in front of people, like thousands of people throughout Balloon Fiesta, making balloons. The only other thing that I could think would be to have these videos played at like, if I can get my balloons back into Discovered Balloons in Old Town, which I had them there last year, I just didn't follow through. And they never called me either to order more, so, you know, if they wanted more, they would have figured out how to contact me. And at the same time, I kind of had to take 6 months off of work this year, so, you know, it is what it is. We'll shoot for next year. If we don't get it into the Discover Balloons, then, you know, we could get it. There's all kinds of places we can get our balloons into. I'm not even worried. It's basically, I should be asking who wants these in their shot. That's the thing. These are exclusive. I shouldn't be having to beg anyone or anything. If they want these, if they know me, they would want these in their booth. But like if I could get them into one of the booths there, instead of me actually doing live demonstrations, we could just run these videos all day. And I could just do like maybe a new voiceover for Balloon Fiesta itself or something like that, and, you know, maybe they could hire me to just do that. To do the voiceover on the videos, on my own videos. Pay me to voice over my own videos, please. Okay, here we go. Finally. Alright, it's 8:30. I was supposed to already have left. I should be there within 30 minutes. What's cool though is that the yard work I'm doing today is for a friend. And maybe, just maybe, my friend will be willing to come pick me up since I'm short on time today. Okay, well that's the front. I didn't really look at it too well to see which side would be best as front and back. That's now the front. Alright, and I'm going to go back. Boom. Alright, so now I'm just trying to center this on top here. Make sure the loop is nice and strong. So I'm going to send this video directly to Ron. And I apologize, Ron, for the clip. Diane said it, not me. I just found the humor in it. I hope you can too. But I truly honor and respect you for what you've done for Dawn Patrol. And so this is my gift to you, sir. I hope we can all have a good laugh about that, including Diane. Hopefully they don't think I'm a foe. I'm like, no, I'm a friend. I'm a friend. I'm for real. I love Balloon Fiesta Live. I'm a supporter. Even though I'm doing my own Live Ron Unplugged edition, Balloon Fiesta Live Ron Unplugged, the Dawn Patrol show, which is a complete ripoff of Balloon Fiesta Live. It's just Balloon Fiesta Live Ron Unplugged. Because I do Live Ron Unplugged. You know? That's what I do. I've coined that for a really long time now, Live Ron Unplugged. And I've used it in many different things. And so Balloon Fiesta Live Ron Unplugged, we're literally live. We're raw. We're unplugged, uncensored. Give you the whole entire background scoop of what's going on with Dawn Patrol and everything. Sometimes we can bring you the drone show. You know, sometimes I can tell you things that's going on with the balloons that maybe others don't tell you about, like what's going on with how to set up the balloon, how does the balloon actually fly, all these different things. You know, sometimes, you know, with the balloon show, Balloon Fiesta Live, they may forget that they have new viewers every year, and you want to explain those simple, basic things. Even though it becomes redundant, you still want to like explain how a balloon flies, how it lifts off, maybe show off some close-ups of those kind of things, get those kind of interviews, instead of like the silly interviews on, oh, hey, how you doing? Where are you traveling from? Are you enjoying the week? I see you have your kilt on. Let's see you're part of the Peanuts Forever group. But it was cool that they actually talked about Ron and his involvement with Dawn Patrol and everything, and becoming the man who started it out. So now we can honor Ron and Dawn Patrol. It's been almost 10 years that I've been a part of Dawn Patrol, and it's an honor. It's an amazing thing to be the only balloons in the sky at night in the dark. No other balloons up there with you. It is truly, truly an honor to be able to be a part of this team, the Dawn Patrol team. Yeah. Dawn Patrol. Thank you, Ron. Here's your peanuts forever. Right there. This is pure talent. There's no way the average human can do this. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that you see what I do in a way like that, because it truly is. I don't know how I pulled off some of the things I do. When I look back, I'm just like, wait, how did I make that? Like this one, I had to actually think about, okay, how do I do the lines here? How do I pull the lines? I have to really think about it before, if I want to pull it off and make it look legit on the first try. There is no mistake. There is no, oops, I messed up that line, let me erase it. There is no, you can't, every little mistake is going to be there. If I made a mistake, I'm not going to point it out. I tell you that right now. Every once in a while, I might be like, oh yeah, I did this or I did that, and I'm not happy with. And those are those little mistakes that I might point out from time to time, but hardly ever do I let you know my little mistakes I make. And then I still don't know what this is going to look like until I'm done with it. And after it gets out of the kiln, when I can truly see the colors. Did I line up all the colors properly? Did I overlap them too much? Are they too thick? Are they too thin? Are they just right? Like, that's the whole thing about this now. Now it's a waiting game. I gotta pull these colors. I gotta make sure not to pull all that yellow on the very bottom, but I gotta pull all the clear glass right here. You get a little bit of this extra color here. And then all this becomes scrap glass. I'll pull this all down into the balloon shape. And make sure we get just to the yellow right there. I only want to pull to the yellow. And then we're going to add red for the for either his scoop or his skirt that he has. It's not a kilt. He's got a kilt on his balloon. He doesn't have a skirt or a scoop. It's a kilt. My wife's going to be all, I thought you were working today. I might have to, I don't know, we'll see. Like, maybe I'll just cancel and help her out to get on the road. She might need my help, get some breakfast and things like that this morning. And it's actually cool enough. I might be able to just do the yard work a little bit later. I don't know if my daughter would want to go and hang out though. Watch me do yard work for a couple hours? How boring. But she would probably just bring her drawing stuff and just hang out and draw and chill. But they got dogs, and I don't know how their dogs would be with her. They're cool with me. Now. Alright, so then we add the red skirt on the bottom. So melt that in. And then a little bit of clear glass in between the skirt and the basket to create that illusion that the basket is hanging from nothing. There we go. And then a little bit of this butterscotch here for the basket or the gondola. And voila, Peanuts Forever is done, guys. Thank you for watching this demo. I'm going to let you guys go now. We're going to put this in the kiln here. And then I got to get to work, I think. We'll see. I was supposed to be there from 9 till noon. We'll see if I can get there still. Or maybe we just postpone. Alright, here we go. Woo! That's always scary. I'm always worried it's going to fall out of the grass right there. Alright, there it is. Peanuts Forever. I'm scared. I don't want to drop it. Alright, let's get it in the kiln. Awesome. And the kiln's hot enough. Everything is good. Thank you so much for watching that whole entire demo with me. That was awesome that you stuck around for that whole thing. I appreciate it. This is what I worked on here. This is going to be a gift for Ron for basically bringing Dawn Patrol to the official balloon fiesta. So thank you so much, Ron, for what you've done to your your addition to Balloon Fiesta. It's been such an amazing journey being a part of it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you go. I hope that you get to watch this, Ron, and I hope that there's no there's no hard feelings about the clip. I'll see you next year with Rick Jones and Polar Dawn. We'll be flying together, right? Side by side. He always floats away, right? He always takes off. Rick. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Love and blessings. You guys have a beautiful day. I appreciate you, Madame Star. Thanks for watching.